everyone, and welcome back to the channel. And in this video we will be talking about everyone's favorite story, or is it the Bloodline story from WWE. And we will be talking about just there have been loads of debate over the last week or so, and the common phrase that's been used is, has it jumped the shark? Well, I guess that's what I'm here to discuss right now. In my personal opinion, if I have to say off the bat, I think it hasn't jumped the shark. I'm still quite invested in it, so I'm still enjoying it right now. But so I'll start off with the segment on SmackDown that we got 2 days ago. So at the time of recording, it's Sunday right now, 13th August. So SmackDown 2 days ago, we had a segment where Roman Reigns, Paul Heyman came out. They invited Jimmy. Jimmy also came out, and Roman was like, Jimmy, welcome back to the Bloodline. And Jimmy was like, it's nothing to do with you. I attacked Jay. As he was saying it, Jey Uso came out and basically demanded an explanation. And Jimmy just said, I did it because I love you. So, and you could just see Roman Reigns laughing in the background. So, and he said Jimmy said he didn't want Jey to be corrupted like Roman Reigns and be this all-conquering tribal chief. And depending on who you ask, some people like this explanation, some don't. I'm okay with it personally. I'm okay with it. And basically what happened was, at the end, Jimmy said to Jey, you can super kick me right now. But Jey just turned his back on him. So, and then Jimmy left the ring. And then Jey just beat up Roman Reigns, and he laid Roman Reigns and Solo out. And then in the end, it looks like he was going to go for a hug with Jimmy. And then he super kicked Jimmy as well. And then he just looked in the camera and said, that's it, I'm out of Bloodline, I'm out of SmackDown, I'm out of WWE, I quit WWE, pretty much is what he said. You can imply that. So it looks like they probably are extending this to WrestleMania. Jey versus Jimmy for WrestleMania next April. That's 8 months away. That's a long time. So I don't know how they're going to drag this out, but we'll see how it goes. It's probably because if I had to guess, they might have Jey Uso for a few months, at least until the Royal Rumble, maybe. I don't know. He'll be out until then, and then he'll come as a surprise in the Royal Rumble, attack Jimmy in the Royal Rumble. That will set up their match for WrestleMania, if I had to guess. So that's my guess there. And if that is what they're doing, it just is what it is. Some people may not like it, but I think if that is what they're doing, they'll need to establish Jimmy as a proper heel character on a singles run. Just like when Jimmy was injured in 2020, Jey Uso went on this big singles run and he established himself. So now he's over as a single star. Jimmy's not. So until the next 4 months or so, if they establish Jimmy as a proper heel single star, so people can get invested in Jimmy just like they did Jey, I think once Jey returns, Jimmy would be built up and their match at WrestleMania will mean more. So that's what I think they're going for here, but I guess we'll find out. And apparently, according to PW Insider, they're reporting that there is no Bloodline segment scheduled for next week in Toronto, Canada. So they might be taking a break, I think, for Bloodline segments. Maybe one here and there with Jimmy going on a singles run, facing these different baby faces. And they probably will do that. I don't know what's going to happen. Roman's probably going to take a break. I don't know what's going to happen with Solo. They might tease some alliance with Solo, Jimmy, but maybe not together. I don't know. I guess we'll have to find out what happens. What could happen next? Just like I said, they could establish Jimmy. That's number one. Also, apparently Ringside News reached out to a creative member, tenured creative member in WWE, and the creative member said that apparently there is no talk of having a four-way, which is Jimmy versus Jey versus Roman versus Solo for the World Championship. Apparently there is no talk of that right now. So it was just speculation some people had, but I guess they're not doing that. And so I've seen some things thrown around. You could do maybe Team Jey versus Team Jimmy at War Games. I don't know where they're going with that. That's another option they could do. But I do think probably Jey Uso is going to stay out until the Royal Rumble and establish Jimmy. That's where you go and you just do the feud from there. And if I had to guess, maybe Roman versus Solo, they could maybe do that at the Royal Rumble. That's what I'm thinking. If I was the book, I might do that. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. but Roman probably will be on a break for a while now. So I guess we'll see what happens with that. So we'll have to keep tuning in to see what happens. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. So in short, is the Bloodline story still good? I think it still is, but it remains to be seen in the next few months. It might go downhill a little bit before it picks up again in the Royal Rumble. So I guess we'll find out. So yeah, that's it for this new discussion video. Sorry, and until next time, I'll see you guys. Peace.